burn some Palo Santo. Hello, everybody. Happy Sunday, happy Sunday, happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the dads out there and to all the single moms double jobbing it, you know. Happy Father's Day. Just burning some Palo Santo. Get the lovely high vibrations going. It's just a good vibration. Okay. Definitely working with the moon deck to start off with, okay? Y'all don't get to judge me today with my hair. All a hot mess. Actually, you do because it's your prerogative. But so what I'm doing is I'm going to start off with the moon deck. Well, tonight is the full moon in Sagittarius, so it would be a great time to work with my moon deck. So this is just a general reading. Take what resonates, toss what doesn't. If you're drawn to this reading, it's likely because there's something in it for you, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Call my spirit guides, angels, and ascending masters. Go ahead and create a circle of healing and protection around me as I raise some vibrations. Cast aside my ego to receive these messages with the clearest and highest good for all those involved. There's a lot of releasing going on and a lot of accepting. It's not just accepting, but in order to accept things, we have to release things, right? So as things are being released, a lot of us may be like actually taking on new positions at work or taking on perhaps even a new skill or trade. But you have to be willing to step out of your comfort zone. There's a sacrifice that needs to be made. Sorry, I had to do that again. I normally don't do that, but why am I frozen? Don't do that. Don't freeze on me. Keep up, Buttercup. Thank you, Spirit. What can we focus on? What can we accept? What is it that we're needing to work on? What is it that God would like to bring to this? What is it the Spirit is bringing to this? What are we focusing on? What are we releasing? Thank you. All right. We got it. Focus and release. Okay? What are we focusing on? Patience. What are we patience, realization. This is something that's taken time to realize. Like the number 36 and the number 3, these can all be broke down into 3s, so this is really big. This is a message that should hit you right in the throat, possibly. So be ready to get some hard truths up in here. Woo! I'm actually looking forward to this. This means there's a lot of growth on the table. A lot of people are actually going through this. I get a lot of clients that are going through the same things. There's a major shift going on right now with the moon phases, especially with this full moon in Sagittarius. We're like releasing things. Maybe things are even resurfacing to be released that we've harbored for far too long, right? Or we're accepting things that we've pushed off for too long. Number 3, waxing crescent. With self-awareness comes self-realization. Knowledge is power. Self-examination of your role within your situation is important, okay? Not somebody else's role, not the job's role, not the wife's role, not your friend's role, your personal role, okay? Self-awareness comes with self-awareness comes self-realization. What you're wanting to change, what you're wanting to do, your decision. There's a decision, okay? Realization, acceptance, okay. As we move into early waxing cycle, light begins to shine upon our shadows, illuminating what is missing, okay? Seeing what is not there. This is the beginning of a powerful process called realization, okay? When we decide to really examine our lives without fear or favor, it can be really hard. This is, in no doubt, an act of courage on your behalf. We might not like what we discover, after all, yet without self-awareness and the will to act upon those realizations that you come to, whether we perceive them as negative or positive, we do not get to change how we grow. Like okay, so when you come to these realizations, you can either, this is where free will comes in. When you come to these realizations and you realize it, this is the choice. This is the decision. You can stay in your current situation as you realize it for what it is and accept it for what it is, or you can make the change yourself to move out of whatever situation it is, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Right, okay. The realization that we have a pattern of behavior, okay, a bad habit that is causing us pain is a powerful position to take in ourselves, okay? It's where you become the lion and the deer in yourself. And even though we may feel worry and pain around this discovery, we can then take personal responsibility and change our situation. Since we know our current position, knowing ourselves more completely enables us to accept ourselves more readily and dare to love exactly who we really are. Dare to love exactly who we really are. You don't have to be put on a face to love yourself. Good talk, Spirit. Like your attitude. Most def. All right, somebody's getting a message from somebody that's meaning some business. It's good stuff. That's like, I feel like a coach, like a teacher. Somebody just came through as like, listen, realization comes from accepting yourself, all right? Patience, 36. Let's move into patience. It's patience. You're going to have patience for this, okay? 36. Green corn moon, patience. Enjoy the journey, not just the destination. I think I said this in a reading a few days ago. You need to enjoy the journey. It's not just about the destination. It's not just about where you're going. The time has come to learn patience and avoid the lure of instant gratification. Slow down. Take your time. Things are happening. You just can't see it. Yet be loving and patient with your body. I take my time and I enjoy my journey. Patience is kind of faith in foreseeing. We might see the seed, but we foresee the flower. We might see the books on the table, but we foresee the degree at the end if we read them. If we think physically, we might feel the pain of the hard work before we foresee and have faith in the muscle and the fitness levels that we build while we have it. Patience is a way of experiencing the process of fruition. For some of us, we choose what is quick and easy. We may choose activities that we know we will be good at, keeping us inside of a comfort zone. Once you realize that you're in a comfort zone, that's where the decision comes in. Are you going to put your, Speedo on and jump out of that comfort zone with enthusiasm, or are you going to just stay there? Right? Okay. You have to have patience with yourself. It's not something that's going to it's not going to have something that's going to happen overnight. You have to work towards this. Okay. It's something, but you have to take action. Okay. There's action that needs to be taken. Okay. Taken. Misty Dawn. Okay. These require no big process, no greater challenge over time, so no great achievement, even if we are good at them. So if you're doing things that you're extremely good at, you're not learning anything new. It's becoming autopilot repetitive. You're not challenging yourself. You're not picking up any new talents. You're not picking up any new skills. You're not picking up any lessons. You are literally repeating the same habit over and over and over. It's the definition of insane. Thank you. The more difficult is the kind of patience and mastery where the skills they're learning take time to accrue. And this is where the beauty of patience is born. When we truly realize the power of patience, we understand the power of gaining something incredibly deep and embedded rather than a quick hit of instant gratification. There's a great power in going slow. There is also the lifelong benefit of having the power of trusting that you can hold a focus for a time for something so big and not really seeing it. At the end, it's a faith. Right? For some of us, learning a physical skill enables us to fall in love with our bodies all over again. Seeing it change and try over and over, we recognize its magnificent and all of its weirdness, wonkiness, strength, weakness, and inherent wisdom. We get to feel and process the miracle. If our body doesn't quite get it, then we run out of patience. Well, nasty self-talk is the last thing I would throw at that patience. After all, my body is not my enemy. Instead, I throw at it compassion and I trust it. I trust my instinct. I trust my body. The compassion it is doing is the best right now, and I trust that it will get me where I want to go, even if that is an eventually thing. Trust that I'm going to get where I want to go rather than staying in my comfort zone, okay? I've been saying having faith, okay? The greenhorn moon encourages us to watch for growth and enjoy patiently the journey of growth, not just waiting for the outcome of instant gratification. While we may not yet be at fruition, we are readily on the way. A jade stone, if you are suffering from this instant gratification bug, would be a good stone to have, okay? Good talk, strong finish. Let's get some read on this. I want to do a masculine energy on this, a feminine energy on it, and we'll see where we're at, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Somebody's feeling victory in some of, like, overcoming some of this. There's victory. There's a wish being granted. Some Aquarian energy. So it's like intellection and emotion coming together, you know, working together as a team, okay? For this patience, this realization, this acceptance. This is really, really big. Somebody's going through a massive change and transformation with this full moon. And you are completely empowered to do so. All right? Thank you, Spirit. Bless this deck in the name of the Father, Son, and Holy Spirit. I ask to bring you the messages for the clearest and highest good for all those involved. Okay. Self-realization. Having the patience to sit down with yourself and be exactly honest with yourself on your role, not anybody else's role in the situation. Where is the body? Where is the body of the Divine Masculine? All right, he's actually balancing 6 of Pentacles right now. He's focused on his money. He's focused on his finances. In the 3D, he's balancing his decision through his finances, okay? Let's balance, okay? I have Libra energy. I'm feeling Libra, Taurus, and Virgo in this. Also Capricorn. Okay, where's the mind? Divine Masculine and the self-realization. This is wanting to come out. Okay. The mind is becoming clear and no longer being indecisive. So in the mind state, it's revisiting it's going through the revisits, okay, to come to this realization. There's a realization happening right now in the mental. It hasn't quite made it to the physical for some. Some may be experiencing this change, but this is something that it's a realization, okay? Thank you. Where's the soul? This is the emotional field. How do you feel about the patience and the realization? How does masculine feel about the patience and the realization? Masculine energies, how do you feel about the patience and realization? I feel like I have to make a decision. Okay, so the soul knows that it needs to make a decision. I'm going to pull clarifiers on that. On the bottom of the deck is the 6 of Cups. This is something from the past is returning, okay? I'm seeing something from the past returning, okay? And this is very... How do I articulate that? It's like, okay, it's like a field of wonder. I don't know how to explain this. Okay, so if you're 2 or 3 kids, 4 kids, you know, the neighborhood kids, like with a really strong bond, you're really connected. You get into trouble, you do good stuff together, you do bad stuff together. This is like somebody from your past returning, okay, or it could be a past life even. But I'm seeing like a field of wonder, like enthusiasm, mystery, joy, like. It's just a lot there. There's a lot of emotions there. A lot of emotions, okay? I usually don't. Yeah, okay. Inner conflict, gotcha. All right, let's do the Divine Feminines here. That's the union energy. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so we're going to do the realization for feminine energy. Remember, the masculine energy is okay, so you got your masculine energy and you got your feminine energy. You have the side that gives and the side that receives. Well, if one is out of balance, and if you're not willing to receive what you're putting out, so masculines, you have to be willing to receive. I'm really hearing being receptive, and feminines too. Divine feminines are really having a problem being receptive because they're not facing a pattern in themselves, okay? There's a pattern in yourself that you need to face with patience and understanding, okay? This is a mirror effect that's going on. I hope that's making sense because it's just channeling through me. So I may have to go back through the video and make comments. Okay, I'll go back and watch it and make comments. Sometimes I speak in riddles. They say weird things. Spirit guide is, he throws out different, just weird stuff. It's kind of like reading a poem and then understanding it. All right, can't have it your way all the time. All right, thank you, Spirit, for clarifying. I can't have it my way all the time. All right, let's get this going on the Divine Feminine, please. Where's this realization and this patience? Body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. Thank you. Divine Feminine, where's your body, the physical, please? Body and realization and patience. Body for realization and patience, please. Divine Feminine. Thank you so much, Divine Feminine. Body. Okay, we're getting 2 here. 6 of Cups. In the body, she realizes what it is. She knows what it is. She knows this bond. Okay? This is a realization of self. Knowing, like, in her physical, something from the past is returning. Okay? Something from the past is returning, and it happens to be in the union energy space. Okay? Something that's been waited on. Like, you sent something out, and now it's like coming back to you. Something that you put out is coming back to you. Okay? Energetic. Something energetic, perhaps a manifestation. Your manifestation is coming in. Your 3 of Staffs is coming in. Where's your mind? Where's the mind in regards to this realization? Thank you. 8 of Cups. Look at that. Peaceful, meditative, self-aware, intuitive, wish fulfillment, self-realization, peace, peace of mind. That's peace of mind. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so where is the soul, please? Really? Really? What'd I tell you? What'd I just say? I said you're waiting on your 3 of Staffs to come in, right? You're waiting on your ships to come in. I just said that, right? In the 3D, in the physical, in the earthly realms, right? We're waiting on our ships to come in. We're waiting on the past to return, okay? In the Divine Feminine space, aware of a past, okay? Aware of a bond here, a soul bond of some sort. Look, those people, they were torn apart. Look, okay? 2 of Staffs. I said this, okay? And I said in the mind space, a peace of mind, okay? Understanding, awareness, self-awareness, self-fulfilled. In the soul space of the Divine Feminine, we have the 3 of Staffs. This is the ship. This is what you sent. This is sending your manifestations out, your wishes out. This is sending it out. This is it returning. Well, what's it bringing in? It's bringing in the 4th staff, which is a solid foundation, a union, a stable foundation. Stable foundation. Okay. Of what? The 2 of Cups. The 2 of Cups. The Divine Feminine are aware. Okay, I don't need to go into what that is. This is action being made. This is action being taken. This is a page. It's still at the early stages. The pages aren't knights, so they're not like... I don't know how to explain this. This is a raw action, okay? I feel it. And then at the bottom, we have the Ace of Staffs, a brand new beginning of union, change, transformation, okay? Put those back on there because they were not part of the reading. And those go there. Thank you, Spirit. Is there anybody on here that would like me to pull some clarifiers on these? Clarifiers. I think I want to be nosy. I'm at 20 minutes right now, 2022. I want to be nosy. Oh, God made me this way, so I don't need to apologize for myself, okay? Tune in if you want to know. Tune out if you don't. I mean, it's self-explanatory, but let's do this anyway. 3 shuffles, please. Thank you. Yeah, there's an end to a battle. There's an end to a battle. There's an end to a conflict. There is realization here. There is realization. But somebody's had a lot of patience in this. A lot of patience has been had here, okay? There's a lot of patience and growth and healing. A lot of healing, like childhood healing even, okay? Healing those patterns in yourself. Balancing out your own self, right? Yeah. Getting balance, exactly. Thank you, King of Pentacles, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus energy. This is very earthly. This is just grounding. This is also representing the 3D. This is also being abundant in yourself, okay? So in the body, the King of Pentacles is clarifying the 6 of Pentacles, balancing out the finances to make the decision, okay? The finances are having something to do with the masculine decision at this time in the 3D. In his mind, it's already made up. In his heart, it's already made up. But in the 3D, there's a realization that needs to be made and then actions to be taken. Okay? Thank you, Spirit. Yes. Getting out of nostalgia. That's the action that needs to be taken. Okay? Seeing that your wish is right in front of you, but being stuck. I believe I said this in one of the cards in the beginning. You'll have to go back and read it in I believe in the patience, or actually it was in the realization that you are stuck in a comfort zone, okay? This is your comfort zone here, okay? This is where your indecision has changed. This is where it's changed. This is where the change is being made in the mental space. It's gone from I'm you know, resentful, stuck in my comfort zone, to the 2 of Swords, making up my mind. There's my business phone. I can't even stop that right now. Oh, don't, nope, 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 nope. Call my line, please leave a message. I do get filled up, so I'm not, I mean, I have to leave messages, please, because my emails are full. Let's see here. Oh my goodness gracious. So this is the choice. I was still focusing on this choice here. Happiness is a choice with the 2 of Swords here. It's no longer being blinded or blocked. Okay? There's a free-flowing communication of feelings. Look at that. There's an end and a brand new beginning. Sweet. You got to make the decision to be happy or not, right? To be comfort or excitement. Excitement sounds better to me. And comfort. You know, you got to have both. It's called balance for a reason. Okay, justice is being served in the soul space where there was a decision to be made. Balance has been brought in. The scales have been weighed. There's justice, and there's going to be somebody that is no longer going to be left out in the cold. Somebody needs to expect communication from something they've been wishing for a while, be it a person, place, or thing. Something from your past is returning, and you are going to have justice in regards to that. All right, thank you so much, Spirit. Now, what is the clarification on the 6 of Cups, please? What is the clarification on the 6 of Cups? Okay. This is a promise. This is a new beginning, abundant new start. This is a coin. Could also be an engagement, okay? A promise. Yeah. The time has come. The wheels have turned. It's the Wheel of Fortune. It's a promise of abundant new beginning. After a period of reflection, there is truth coming in from the past, okay? Something from your past is returning full circle, okay? I keep hearing full circle. It's coming back full circle. Something that you sent out is coming back full circle. The two of staffs and the 3 of staffs. Something that you sent out is coming back full circle. Something that you've manifested. Something that you've probably fought against at the same time, lacking the confidence to move in it, but you've come to a realization. There's been a realization made here. There's definitely been a realization. Absolutely. There's been a death of an old, and there's an emotional cup here that's being brought forth. No longer holding on to the burdens. Okay? Death of the burdens, moving forward with the new, with a rebirth in your emotional field. Okay? That's what happens, okay? Death of the old. So when I'm looking at this with the Six of Cups in the mental space of the Divine Feminine, what I'm seeing is something was let go. It was released, okay? It was released. And that was painful. There was pain that was there. There was, you know, it was an uphill battle, basically. Look at all this, it's just tethered. Yeah, I have my wand and I fight to the end, but why continue to go uphill when I can just take my wand and complete this right now, right? So a release. There was a release. There was a death of something that happened, okay? I don't know what the death was for you, but there was a death of a pattern, a lie, a behavior. Something ended here. And because of that ending, the past is changing. A pattern has been changed. An outcome has been changed. An outcome has been changed in the emotional field, okay? There's a change of outcomes. The past is returning. What is the Eight of Cups here? What is the Eight of Cups here? Body, mind, and soul. Oh my goodness, okay. There's action being taken in the emotional direction of the Divine Feminine. She had to destroy parts of herself first, okay? Like, I keep feeling like, lost. Like I want to cry when but at the same time, I feel victory. Like, I feel like I overcome something I didn't think I was ever going to overcome. So with this Six of Cups, it's overcoming the past so something new can come in as well. For some of you, okay? In the mental field with the Eight of Cups is the Nine of Cups, moving forward to emotional fulfillment in self. Taking action in one's own creations. There's art here. I'm seeing like daydreaming visions. There's poetry. There's writing. There's designs. I'm seeing designs. Like, this may be graphic designs even. So one of you is like in your solitude and learning all about yourself and being emotional fulfilled in yourself. You found a passion in something that you're doing is giving you passion to take action, and it's actually completed you. It's giving yourself your own emotional fulfillment, your own emotional happiness. Like, you found your purpose, your passion. Okay, the Divine Feminines have found their passion. And they're bringing it forth. That's what this is. They're bringing their passion forward. Okay, Page of Staffs with the Two of Cups. Page of Staffs with the Two of Cups, yes. Thank you, Spirit. Magician, this was manifested. I'm telling you, this was manifested. There's your Two of Staffs, okay? You sent out your wish. You sent out your manifestations. You sent out your creation, your world. Like, you manifest your own world, right? I get a feeling like you want something that you don't want at the same time. Like, this is a very... This is a long battle. I feel like this was something that, like, you had to set down battles for this, and then you had to focus. You have to go to your self-realization of what were you battling inside yourself first and foremost. This, I mean, it looks like there's staffs pointing at him. This could have been outside influence, people talking, your self-sabotage, like how you talk yourself, or this could be outside influence, okay? And this is something that has been overcome, okay? Because we've moved into the 9, right? We've taken action. But one thing that is really sticking to me here is the Two of Staffs. It's coming up twice here. That means that this decision has to be made. There is action that needs to be made in the decision. Okay? This is a decision. And the time has come, because look, your Three of Staffs. Your Three of Staffs is here. You've manifested this. You sent this out. Let me put this over here with the Two of Staffs. You sent this out. And now it's back. You sent it out, and now it's back. There's a decision to be made in both parties. Decisions. All right, angels. Let's get one angel message, and then I'll do a romance message, and then I'll be done. Okay? Then I'll be done. Thank you, Spirit. What is the message the angels would like to bring? What is the message the angels would like to bring, please? What is the message angels would like to bring? Powerful psychic insights, reflection and meditation. Realization comes from this reflection and meditation. Valuable information, being at peace, taking a new path. I think I want to get one more of those. One more. Let's do one more. Thank you, Spirit. You have to let your guard down. All right. Ace of Raphael. Look at this. Okay, so positive new emotional experience. Fulfilling romantic relationships. This is the Holy Grail of Cups. Deep and lasting spiritual insights. Oh, your cup's not just full of love, it's overflowing. That's beautiful. I love love. I love it so hard. I do. Okay, so in the beginning we were talking about realization and not having that instant gratification attitude, right? And having to go in and face ourselves and our own actions. So when I get this card of deception, and with all these other cards, like I feel something that was held back is going to be brought forward, be it an emotion, be it a truth, be it a thought, be it something about yourself or something about somebody else. This dynamic this is a realization that's actually going to come out. There's an action being taken, and because of it, you're going to receive what you've always wanted, okay, when you release this, okay? Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship, and that's where you need to go in, and you can't control what other people do, so you can only control yourself. So if you go in and you evaluate all your patterns, all your behaviors, what you do, and be honest with yourself, and you come to the conclusion that you're in a comfort zone, you're not being joyful, you're not expressing yourself, you've lost your passion, you need to really be honest with yourself as to why. Okay? And get creative. You're calling in a soulmate. I said somebody from your past is returning. Okay. I said what you sent out has come back. What you've prayed for has come in. What you've manifested is finally here, right? Your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations, how you think positive, how you move forward, what you think about is what's calling you together. It's what's bringing you together, staying happy, calling in your soulmate. Your joy is what brings you peace, not just with somebody else, but with yourself. This doesn't have to be with somebody else. Does not. Codependency. This is